Live, Dutch. So behave. No, wait. Hold on. We got to share the live. We're sharing the live, Dutch. We're going to create a post. Post. Live. Now. There we go. Dutch, do we think we got anybody coming in soon today? We're going to have a water. Water. Here, you want this? You want this one? Or you want this one? Hi. Thank you. Thank you. Dutch, we're going to manifest. Here. Good job. You can have that. You want another one? You want this bottle? No, you can't have the cap. You can have the bottle when I'm done. Yeah, you can have the bottle when I'm done. You want to be on TV? Yeah, you're on the TV. Good job. Welcome, Mystic Manifestors. No, we're not leaving. We're doing Mystic Manifesting, Dutch. Big Dick Dutch. That's his nickname, Big Dick Dutch. He gets hyped up when you tell him. Big Dick Dutch. Welcome. We're doing a live stream. We're live. You're on TV. Go get your toy. Go get it. Hey, Aurora. How you doing? Welcome to the Monday Night Raw Manifesting. I made a post earlier today to try and give everyone a heads up and link by now. And then I made another post right now, so hopefully it catches up. How you guys doing tonight? I'm trying to go live more often. I'm thinking, if possible, maybe a live every night. But I get off work at 10, so it would be like at 11 every night, Central Standard Time. Today I'm off work. I got Mondays off. And once again over here with my parents, and then Big Dick Dutch over there. It is a wrestling thing. Because I always forget you have to put a title, and I was like, oh yeah, I don't know, end of the weekend. Oh wait, I did that one yesterday. Oh wait, today's Monday. Monday Night Raw popped in my head, so that's what we got. And we have a co-host today who wants to walk out of the garage, but I'm not getting up. Are you licking doorknobs? There's jokes about that, Dutch. Look, you're on TV. He wants the bottle, but I'm not done yet. You want me to chug it? Look, you're on TV. You like to watch TV. Watch yourself on TV. He watches TV all the time. Dutch, you're on TV. Look, right there. That's you. Welcome in, everyone. What are you guys up to? How was your Monday? What's one thing you're grateful for? Positive thing that happened today? Positive thing for me is I got to hang out with SP, even though it's a weekday. No, a GSD. All right, it might sound stupid. What's GSD? He's named after Dutch from Red Dead Redemption. Right, Dutch? Dutch, I'm with you to the end of the line. Yeah. Here's a good boy, Dutch. I'm almost done. You got the bottle after. He takes plastic bottles and runs around with them. No, I'm not done yet. When I'm done, we're going live. Yeah, good job. Yeah. He's sitting down next to me for Mystic Manifesting. Like my other manifesting crush, Kim Velez. She always sits there with her little puppy. I think it's like called Masha or something. We got Big Dick Dutch hanging out. Hanging out. Hey, hanging out, Dutch. Oh, I feel very stupid now, but yes, German Shepherd. So there was another German Shepherd named Dutch. You see yourself in the reflection of the car? So what's one thing you guys are grateful for today? I got to be grateful for hanging out with SP. I posted the first thing on Lily and Nick, or Nick and Lily, on our YouTube channel. I forgot exactly what it is at the moment, but I don't have it written down. It's another day at my parents' house instead of being back where I'm supposed to be. But we posted our first vlog. It's 30 minutes. It's part 1 of day 1. Tomorrow I'll have up part 2 of day 2. After we get off here, I'm going to record a manifesting video because I posted one this morning. And I'm going to have one for tomorrow. I'm very lazy on the thumbnails for here. Just because, I don't know. I don't know if they make a difference, but they do look more colorful and better. Let's see. It's a dog person term. The Dutch I know is long gone. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Well, we got this Dutch over here. Good old Dutch. You're on TV. He watches TV all the time. It's better that I have him on here now. My family's in there watching Evil Dead, which is this movie that has motivated me in terms of filmmaking. Bruce Campbell and Sam Raimi's story is very inspirational, almost manifesting in itself, pushing through all the odds. How they got that movie made, but the deer in the movie, it's mounted on the wall that laughs at him and is like possessed. Dutch does not like that. That's great to hear. Yeah, be grateful for your health. Like I was telling people, like I've been coaching clients and stuff on email, and I told them, I'm like, even if it seems to be something insignificant or you take for granted, like your health, when I wake up and I do my gratitude in the morning, this is a video I have to make tonight actually because someone requested a video about someone requested a video about me going through like what I do in terms of manifesting. So I wake up and I do gratitude. That's the gas tank. Like I always wake up and do gratitude. So it's like I'm thankful for my health. I'm thankful that I'm happy with the way I look, even though it's not exactly where I want. Like I'm living in the end of that. I'm thankful for that. I'm thankful for that I could see, I could hear, I could do like little stuff people take advantage of or take for granted. I use my gratitude for that. So that's good, Aurora. Oh, also, Aurora, thank you for all the support on my vlog channel with SP. I see you in the comments all the time. You're actually our OG supporter on there, so I really appreciate it. And if anyone else wants to check it out, it's Life of Lily and Nick, all underscores on TikTok between each word. And Lily and Nick here on YouTube. You'll see our picture with sunglasses and all that. Love that movie. Yeah, that's a great movie. That, like I said, that motivated me to get back into... he's trying to open the door. Don't open the door. Wait, I'll let you out a little bit. That movie is like the movie The Mummy with Brendan Fraser. That's the movie that made me want to become an actor and get into filmmaking. And since then, it's like, yeah, I've been chasing this down. And then in recent times, I focused on the manifesting channel. I'd kind of given up because one of the big reasons for being an actor was I wanted to... My grandma showed me the movie The Mummy. I wanted to show her that, hey, we could make it and be rich and make movies for a living and you could be part of the films. But when she passed away, I was like, I don't know what to do. And I was kind of led to, she always liked helping people. So I'm like, I'll do this channel and I make this channel. But around the time I started this channel, I found the Evil Dead series and I've become like obsessed with it. And like, I'm like, just the story of how the first one got made, the character, and I relate with Ash because every time I do try to create a cool character or play one, my natural like goofiness or like clumsiness comes into play. But it creates like a better character, I think. Because even in The Mummy, like Brendan Fraser's character was strict and like strictly cool and stuff, but he also had like a goofy side to him. I think those are like the best characters. I'm grateful that I had an awesome teaching lesson with my new client horse. More money doing what I love. Helping a horse, helping a person, win, win, win. I love that. That's awesome. See, that's how I felt last night when I had a client. I had a client last night. And she paid for the coaching, for the Zoom call and stuff like that. And we went over the hour just because I was getting so into like the session. And I was like, I really wanted to make sure she got it because she had paid for coaching with other people before. And I'm like, well, I don't want to let you down. And like to be able to do what I love, which is teaching this stuff, helping someone else, knowing that she's going to get the results because I got the results and being able to, in my own ego mind, show up these other places that were taking her money and not giving her the results. So that's how I felt yesterday. I was very grateful that she felt confident enough in me to pay me to teach her stuff that she was already studying and knowing. Also grateful for my mental diet has been so easy the last few days. It's a wreck the past month, but should revise that and say it's always been great. Better than, yes, revise it, that it's always been great this entire month. It's getting better and better, and this last week was just exceptionally great. I would say do that. That's awesome. Loving the posts on the other channel, lovely and funny. The Titanic one. Yeah, thank you, Aurora. Yeah, I try to like, I want it to be like where it's like people can see like the romantic side to it, but also the funny side to it, and then um, show the ups and the downs. Like we were hanging out at the gym today, and I think it was no, it was Hershey. Hershey's actually on the channel now too, and she commented on there something about lovely couple, and I said yes, it truly is, or something like that. But I should have. I told her I'm like I was gonna be like yeah when I'm not being annoying and obsessive and you're not doing what you do, and she's like yeah pretty much that's the proper answer. But she don't know about manifesting, so I just always answer positively, even though my comedic side didn't want to answer that way. But I appreciate you and Hershey and Inked is on there too. And like you guys have been like the OG supporting it. It's very hard to get a YouTube channel started. I guess, thank you, Dutch. He's walking backwards. But starting a YouTube channel is very hard. I did it with comedy and that's very difficult. Especially comedy skits about things that aren't like I was creating characters and stuff. So that was very hard to do. Hey, I just see Hershey popped up right now too. Thank you so much for all your support that you've been putting in there. And I think that's Softy. Hey, Softy, hi, how you doing? What's one thing you guys are grateful for today? That's what we're talking about, gratitude on this Monday. I know Mondays can be hard, but I'm very grateful for all you guys who have gone over to the vlog channel and subscribed and commented and like helped boost it and push me forward because it's very hard to do that. I also have this new affirmation. Anything I post goes viral. Anything I post goes viral. And it's like here with the manifesting channel, it's like I was never concerned about it going viral. And I've got a couple videos over 1,000 views here, I think, which I was very proud of. That was used to be a feat that I could never do. And now I go and post stuff on my thing with SP on TikTok. All of them performing well. I post a video that did not perform well on TikTok onto my YouTube channel from years ago. And it boosted me over the 100 followers so I could finally go live on my comedy channel there, which was my dream for 7 years. And I was like on and off, quitting, not using the law or anything. But I was just using this affirmation. And it seems no matter if it's my vlog stuff with SP, my comedy channel, or this channel, whatever I post is doing well. And I appreciate it. And a big part of it is too, I believe, is you guys, because you guys have gone to my other channels and shown me support. So, and I do know your guys' names. I see who it is. And I appreciate all you guys a lot for that. It's like, thank you. My mental diet is always easy. Always has been. It's better and better every day. Exceptionally easy peasy, effective. Hell yeah. Yes, it is. And if I remember correctly, Wild Dreams, do you prefer to be called Wild Dreams or do you go by Bridget? Because I have someone else on here called Fresh Out of Fox. And then she actually added me on Instagram because I was giving out my Instagram and stuff. And she told me my name is actually Talia. So it's easier like when I know the names and stuff, but I don't want to. There she is right there. Hola, papi. Hola, mami. Holy mommy. Hola, mommy. Yeah, so she goes by, I don't know if you go by Fresh Out of Fox only, and if Wild Dreams goes by that or Bridget. So it's, I'm trying to call you guys by the names you want to be. Like Inked goes by Inked on here, and she hasn't corrected me when I only call her Inked, but I haven't called her by her real name on there. I love the new channel. It's amazing. Thank you, Hershey. I'm glad you like it. I feel like I'm grateful and spirit guides and angels. Yeah, I'm grateful for mine too. It's like when you really get into meditations and you could meet them and like you watch others. Like I'm not a master expert on that. So if anyone asks me questions on those things, I would direct them to like a psychic or a spiritual leader. I just understand like Neville the law, and that's all I know is the law and the Bible. But I'm glad you like the new channel. And like I said, even stuff like the video that Aurora referenced with the Titanic thing, like the part where she's like, bye, I'll find a new guy. Like you could see, like I hit my head on the thing, and the reason I hit my head back is like, as she said that, I was like, oh no, I hit my head first. And then when she did it, you see me kind of stunned for a second because I'm like, wait a minute, that's old story playing out. I know it's a joke, but it's like a little triggered effect. But that's why I told you I'm going to leave stuff on the channel where you might be able to see. It's like an I Spy game. See where Nick gets triggered and see how we can resolve it. I'm grateful that I didn't miss your live today. I'm glad you didn't either, Softy. I'm glad that you're here. And Wild Dreams. Okay, Bridget is cool then. All right, we'll go by Bridget. So, I changed my YouTube @handle to Wild Dreams Forever, but I don't know. It still shows up on my channel name. I've had it so long, I feel like making a personal account. I have two. Thank you, Dutch. Thank you. Yeah. Did you like the live too? I have too much history and playlist on there. Yeah, that's how I feel too. It's weird, but I've got a ton of. Do you want to take over? You could do You could take over. Is that charging cord moving by itself? No, I'm not done with the water. You can have the water when I'm done. The charging cord is moving on its own. It's like falling off and he's staring at it. Dutch, you should have a channel. But yeah, it's hard when you have a channel with so much history because like I still go back to my personal account whenever I watch anything. Oh, thank you. This is Dutch, aka his newest nickname that hypes him up is Big Dick Dutch, right? He's not going crazy about it. But somebody commented on the size of his sausage one time, and me and my brother thought it was hilarious, so we just started calling him BDD, Big Dick Dutch. He just winked at me. Yeah, they were complimenting your sausage, Dutch. I'm trying to chug this water. He wants the bottle. But no, I'm happy you guys were. I'm grateful that you guys were able to make the live today. That's why I tried to make the post earlier in the day. I've had a lot of requests to make a post before I do it, and I'm actually loving the posts. I see a lot of channels they don't really utilize the Big Banana energy. He does have that energy too. I aspire to be like him. He's got the confidence that he could get any SP he wants, even without his nuts. You need a channel, Dutch. Here, hold on. That's the last little bit. I'll put the cap on nice and tight because I know you like to take the cap off it. My old dog, the one that I raised when I was a kid, his name was Hoss. And he was a big yellow lab. He was here. He kind of raised them for like the first year of their life. He has a sister too. Dutch has a sister named Sadie. They're both named after Red Dead Redemption characters. They used to see him take the water bottles and he would unscrew the caps on them, place the cap there, take the ring off, place the ring next to it, rip the paper off, put that on this side, and then crunch up the bottle and then leave it. So they have done the same thing since then. I miss Big Hoss, don't you? But anyway, no. Play with the bottle, and then I'll let you out. Because once I let you out the door, you're going to want to come right back in. I already know you. See, that's the thing. He followed me out to the yard. Like I said, I've been at my parents' house like this whole past week or so. And so I have to record all my videos out here in the garage. I don't want my parents hearing me to be a mystic and all this stuff. I mean, unfortunately, too, this was a fear I had. And here's the thing about your fears coming into fruition. I did not want my family to find me and SP's page because of the history me and SP have. The fact that she's 15 years older, won't give me a kid, and we come from different backgrounds and stuff like that. So there's a whole lot of bad blood where my family would not want me with her. And of course, since I feared it so much, making that account, and I feared it to the point that I put my Instagram on private. Friends and family who I didn't want to find it, who knew the story of us in the 3D, because whenever I'd relapse or we'd break up, everyone would hear me bitch about it. So be careful when you bitch too. But I was like afraid everyone would find it, and guess what? Everybody found it. Well, my cousin, she found it. And of course, once she finds it, everybody knows about it then. It's in a family group chat. So that's why I'm thankful. Here's what I'm thankful for. I'm thankful and love my brother because my brother and me are like, at the end of the day, if you have a brother and you're tight with him, or a sister and you're tight with her, like, that's like a bond that's greater than anything. Because even with manifesting, we can manifest people in and out of our lives. But like having that, that's amazing, because if manifesting wasn't real and stuff like that, and you lose an SP, guess what? Your brother's still there. If you lose your group of friends, which has happened with me before, and actually when I was manifesting self-concept and stuff, this is a side story. I'll tell this story if anyone wants to hear it. But when I stopped hanging out with this group of friends and we had a falling out, I didn't really care for. Thank you, Dutch. I didn't really care if I went back to with that friend group, but I was building up my self-concept. I was building up my self-concept for SP. The group of friends was all reaching out, wanting to hang out. Like months later, after no one's talked, they'd blocked me everywhere and stuff, and I didn't care. But they were all reaching out because I was building up my self-concept for my SP. But anyway, the point is, after falling out with them, who's still there? Your brother. Like I'm thankful for my brother beyond belief. He looks a lot like me. He's younger than me, but he looks a lot like me, but clean shaven and skinny. You could play the younger version of me on any TV show. But we look a lot alike. We act a lot alike. more cynical. He's more cynical than me, I think, but I could be cynical at times too, especially when I'm doubting the law. But yeah, I guess I don't know. I'm rambling off, but I'm very thankful for my brother. He's been here for me, and I try to always be here for him too. And in terms of Big Dutch over there, he's checking out the cars. In terms of him, he's licking the doorknobs. If I let him out the door, he's going to run around the sides of the garage, and I'm going to hear him. And there's another German Shepherd down the block who has a squeak toy, and he has no toys because all his are broken at the moment. And because he has no toy, that German Shepherd knows he has no toy, and it squeaks the toy at him. And he gets pissed off, and he wants to try to jump all the fences to go 3 doors down. And then I'm going to sit here and try to record the live, and he's going to keep screaming about how he wants a toy. And then he's going to come to the door, and he's going to headbutt the door. I'm going to open the door. He's going to come in here, and he doesn't want to go back out. So that's the only reason Big Dutch is still here. And he should be playing with the bottom since that's the only toy you have because you destroyed everything else. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, I can't imagine being an only child. Like, I was excited to have a little brother, and then, well, he was very cynical for a very long time. He always wanted to do his own thing. There's like a little brother thing where it's like standoffish. When I started learning the law, I don't feel like I manipulated my brother because it worked out best for both of us. But it was like I really wanted him to film with me, and I tried all the time. Come film with me. Come do this. Come do that. Come do sports. Do all this stuff with me. And he would always like reject it and push it away. And then I just started visualizing how it would be like if we filmed together and then doing the filming on my own, like with terms of SP, date yourself. So you go take yourself on dates and do stuff like that, but in your head, imagine how it would be with SP. So I would be filming and imagining if it was like, what if my brother was there? Now I've been on this SP journey and filming for you guys. I'm filming like almost every day. We're live all the time. I'm traveling with SP. I'm making that vlog. I'm doing all my own stuff. I got to go to my day job tomorrow. I actually go back, and unfortunately, but thankful because it gives me money. He loves walking backwards. But my brother reached out to me the other day, since we don't live together anymore, and he told me, I really miss making videos. We should get back into that. And I was just hanging out with him right now watching Evil Dead, and he goes, he was talking about video ideas. Like, we just kept bouncing off ideas. So sometimes it takes a while, but eventually he conformed. Not saying I manipulated him, but it was like I was just imagining that, and then it created a natural desire for him. It turned out nothing else was really going on in his life that he was happy with, and then he wound up wanting that. Sugar and Satin say, hi, Dutch. We won't share our toys either. I'm sure they won't. Nobody wants to share toys with him. He's bad. He looks so mad. I feel bad for his sister. He's like a bully. He's like the I think he's older. I'm not sure. They're from the same litter. But she's like very nice and polite. She'll come up and like gently like try to like, cause I don't know, they both like to lick my beard since they were puppies when we bought them. They came from my dad's friend. There was a whole litter and stuff, and he was getting rid of all of them. And we went there to get a boy dog, but my dad wound up liking Sadie, with the girl dog, because she looked like the girl German Shepherd he had as a kid. So we were playing with her and stuff, and then he comes out of nowhere. Like they were I think they were both like all black when they were puppies. And like he ran, knocked her out of the way, and then jumped in the way. The other dogs all weren't really involved in this, the rest of the litter. It was just those two. And then he looked sad when we were taking her, and then it was like, okay, well, we got to take him too. But since then, he's like, he knocks her out of the way. He's got to do what he's got to do. He's the center of attention. You touch her, he's mad. But like, she'll come up very politely and like, it will like try to like lick you, but not physically touch you, like just showing that she's licking. Or like, for me, it's like my beard. They always liked my beard. They were like biting and pulling. It was longer when we got them. And she'd be like, lick it like that, like where you barely feel it. And then this guy comes up, he's licking your whole face and jumping around and doing all this stuff. And where she's very polite, but then he'll throw her out of the way. So I feel bad for her sister. I don't know, this ain't even a manifesting talk. I feel like we're all just hanging out, talking about dogs and watching Dutch roll around in the yard. Go get the bottle. You know what? He's calm. I'm just going to let him be calm, actually, because when Big Dick Dutch is on a rampage, it gets annoying. That's why I don't miss when I move out. Sad that he's not there. It's like kids. I like to visit and see, oh, very nice. I want to go back to be by myself. But bold statement to make for someone who's chased an SP for a year and a half and manifested her back. Obviously not by yourself too much. But like I said, that was one of the things I'm grateful for today, that I got to hang out with her. Because I went silent yesterday. Oh, and I kind of said, I don't care. Whatever happens, happens. And today she's checking in on me. Hey, how you doing? Blah, blah, blah. And she goes, did you even get to work out? I said, nope, waiting on my car to get my brakes fixed. She asked me to go pick up her car and get her brakes fixed so she could get to the gym the other day. And then I was like, okay, well, I haven't had time to do mine now because I was helping her with her stuff. And then she goes, oh, that sucks. And I'm like, actually, as soon as she said that, then my brakes were finished. I actually visualized myself working out with her today, which it always surprises me when manifesting works, even though I know it works. To go through times of doubting, I visualized myself working out with her. And I said, before I go back to work, I'm going to see her and we're going to hang out. We worked out together. We actually had a good workout. We had a good life chat. She was like very impressed with the channel and how it turned out. She hasn't done any of the editing or anything, but she asked for the logins and everything so she could post some of the stuff that she likes, because she likes to edit here and there. And she was like really impressed. She was showing her family and she goes, I actually like this and everything like that. And she was, I was telling her about how I do life coaching. I can't tell her about manifesting or anything, but I said I did my life coach, and I actually had a client yesterday and I got paid and it was good. She's like, oh, I'm so proud of you, this and that. Like, different person, completely different person from when you detach and just change your thoughts on it. And so we had a good workout, hung out in the gym. And then after that, she had to go grocery shopping, and I needed stuff for the condo too. So like just little stuff like coffee cream and pop for my rum and cokes and everything. So we went and hung out and was grateful for that. And then we've been texting, and then she's sending me all this Airbnb stuff. She invited me to her daughter's birthday party this weekend. Well, because she knew I had the zoo membership too. And in Chicago, there's Brookfield Zoo, which is on the suburbs of Chicago in Brookfield. And they do this thing called the zoo lights, where it's got like 2 million lights lighting up the whole zoo, and you go through the zoo at nighttime with all the lights on, and they got photo opportunities and stuff. We went last year when my self-concept was very low. We took her granddaughter. If you don't know the story, my SP's 40, I'm 25. She has a granddaughter. We took her granddaughter, and we went there, and she was like in a bad mood and stuff the whole time because everything was falling apart. She was choosing a third party over me, which is what I was fearing. And it wasn't that good. But this year she's like, oh, do you want to do that? And she goes, my daughter would love to come too. And my son-in-law, which me and her son-in-law have actually become tight because, truth be told, he needs to know manifesting, but I can't tell him. He's too close to the source. I keep the mystic under wraps. I'm very surprised that this channel has been hidden from my friends and family too. The only one who knows really is my brother. And then I think he pulled up one of my videos on the TV so my parents know as well. But I keep the mystic in me hidden. I feel like Batman with an alter ego. Nobody except for me and the mystics know about the mystics and manifesting and stuff like that. I've tried to explain manifesting to my family. My mom is more receptive to it. My brother is good at it. My brother's naturally good at it. My father's naturally good at manifesting too, but he's very negative, so he manifests negative stuff into life. Pop, that's you're from the Midwest. I forgot my mom was from Erie. Stop saying Pop when she moved to Philly. Yeah, that's weird because my brother calls it soda, and it annoys me because I grew up. My grandma would always be like, "Give me the pop." Like she didn't drink water. She drank pop for everything. So she'd always drink pop. And then when I went to New York with SP about a month ago, I went there. I told the lady, I'm like, all right, I'll take 2 pizzas and a pop. And she goes, what? I said, 2 pizzas and a pop. And then she was the soda. I'm like, oh, yeah, I forgot you guys don't say. Yeah, I'll take that. The thing right there, that drink, I'll have that. But it's funny. I forget about that. Gotta stay hydrated. I had Chinese food this morning. Mexican food for lunch. And Italian food for dinner, so. What does it say? We drink water around these parts here. Is that how they say it, water? Yeah, it's funny how, like, that's one of the things I've noticed, like, traveling. Like, that's what I like about traveling, too. Like, SP was more into traveling than me. But I'm glad that I met her because it kind of opened up a whole route to like, oh, let's travel Philly water. It it opened up this whole thing. And then now starting this channel and meeting all you guys and becoming friends with you guys, or at least I would consider you guys my friends and big support network. Like I said, I'm very grateful that you guys have gone over and supported that other channel. That means a lot to me because I see your names and comments and stuff. And I know who you guys are. And like, you guys write stuff like, oh, great couple, cute couple. Wow, you guys look great together. And it's like, it's almost like, oh, cool. It's a little 3D manipulation, but she sees that and it's like, yeah, I see. Oh, it's like, this is something unique. This guy is a creator. And like, she's only been with like, not to be negative, but she's been with dirtbags only before me. And I'm not being overconfident. I mean, I'm just a regular nice guy, but I go out and do different things. Like, she don't know I manifest, but you're not going to find some other spiritually minded guy who, like, I've dropped like manifesting hints and like we've talked about everything of manifesting without naming it. And a guy who dresses up as cockroaches and knights for videos and makes comedy videos or writes every day or acts in student films and makes his own films and stuff like that. So that's how I build up my self-concept. But anyway, I don't know how I got off on that. Thank you guys for all your support and watching that channel. I want to give a shout out to Inked too while we're here and while we're here and talking about it. Inked is not feeling in the best state of manifesting, and I'm going to leave this public so hopefully she can watch it tomorrow. So before it gets, let's send all of our positive vibes over to Inked, as you guys know, especially all you OG viewers who've been here for a while. We want to send positivity to her. She's been very positive, and actually the first person to ever emailed me when I started this channel and talk about how much she enjoyed it. And me and her do talk pretty much on the daily. So I gave her a little pep talk today. I told her come into the live, but she's taking care of her kids because I guess they have the cold or a flu or something today. So we'll wish her and her children a speedy recovery and a good time and keep her positive. And so she'll renew her manifesting faith. Like I told her, she goes, you ever doubt the law? I told her every fucking day. But I still come out here. I still do the videos because I've seen too much evidence of it working. I've gone through in the past 2 videos talking about how much proof I've seen of it. So, but when you don't see something, like I told her, it's like when you're not seeing it like that, then you doubt it. But you know it works. So I said, every day you doubt it, but as long as you keep doing the stuff, you'll be fine. Willow Pillow, good morning from Norway. Hey, good morning. Hey, that's a new person on the channel. I don't know if you've commented before in maybe a video, but I don't recall seeing you in a live, and I have a pretty good memory of who comes in the lives and everyone's story. So welcome, Willow. And that's another person from another country that we can add to our roster. So we've got France, what is it? France, Spain, Romania, South Africa, Australia, 2 people in Florida, Philly. We got people all over the world, and I said that with SP and me vlogging and traveling, especially if that channel starts making money or we get a lot more people coming to the Mystic channel and buying coaching and stuff, which I always say you don't have to buy coaching. I'll tell you everything for free, and I'll motivate and pep talk you in lives for free. But if, if everything takes off, which I'm manifesting, taking off with more money and abundance where I could travel, I'd love to come with SP to all these places, vlog it, and then meet you guys. And if you want to be featured in the vlog, be in the vlog, that'd be awesome. Norway is awesome. I've always heard good things, but I've never been there. I left the country for the first time the other day for Mexico, so Mexico's the only time I've ever left the U.S., and I was terrified. Oh, that's awesome. Well, welcome, Willow, and we're glad to have you. So you're just waking up over there. It's like, what? I think we're 10:30. I'm in Chicago, so it's like 10:30 over here. 10:30 p.m. Hopefully it's not too early where you have to listen to this voice. Dutch is meditating right now himself. He's over there just staring into the car reflection. You're all welcome to my country. Well, I'd love to be there. I can't. Oh, charger finally fell. Well, I can't wait to go. I'm making like a list of like everyone who's. Oh wait, and Softy's here too, I believe. Softy's in India, so that was another person we talked about visiting. I don't know if Softy stayed in the chat, but I saw her pop in real quick and say hi. I love some Norwegian band. Still haven't been to Europe yet. I'll take you up on that party at Willow's. Yeah, that would be fun. I still, like, my big dream is to, like, obviously I want to do acting and comedy and make that stuff take off, and I want this vlog stuff to take off, and I still want to focus on doing this with you guys. My manifesting thing, eventually this will be when my Batman manifesting meets my Bruce Wayne acting and whatever else I'm doing on the outside world, when the worlds will collide, when this channel gets big enough that we could do like a meet and greet somewhere, like do like a manifesting expo where we get all the other coaches together. Everyone's got booths and all the people come and see us all, and we all talk, and it's this one big like positive mecca of positivity. I don't know. I actually talked with Tone with Simply Manifesting about that at one point. We all just get together and have one of these things. And he said that would be awesome, but it takes him a while to reply sometimes, which I guess is a limiting belief. We've actually used, what do you call it? There was a couple times he reached out to me and I didn't answer. A couple times where he didn't answer. But then we'd be like, oh, I wonder how he's doing. Wouldn't it be cool if he answered? And I don't even think he's opened my message from like a month ago or something like that. But he does have like 150,000 subscribers. I think he's close to 1 million on TikTok or something like that. I know he's got a ton of followers on TikTok, and I think it's close to 100,000 or over 100,000 on YouTube. So he's a hard guy to get a hold of at times, but I actually paid for a session just to talk with him, and like we vibed and we talked about that idea of doing like a big manifesting thing. Oh, yep, you're not feeling too well either. We were just talking about Inked. Inked was feeling not so positive today, and her kids both have some colds, so we were manifesting positivity on their behalf. So I didn't know that you're also not feeling well, so I hope you're feeling well as well. We're going to manifest on your behalf too, that picturing you guys both coming in, my visualization is you both come into the chat feeling much better today, or like I said, I talk to Inked every day, so I'm picturing a message tomorrow morning, hey, thanks for the pep talk, I'm glad you're out there. Yup, if you feel like you need to. Looks like we lost a viewer, so she's probably gone. But if you're still here, yup. Pop on in and come for motivation. No, you're always welcome here. I'm going to wind up ending the live quick by drinking this much water. I went to a Hay House weekend conference back in 2016. It was pretty magical being in the presence of thousands of people who have the same worldview as me. I want to say it was Hay House related to Louise Hayes. Pure manifesting law of assumptions. Yeah, I think so. That's what I would love to do. I think that'd be an awesome goal to have. Like, just like the expo. I'm also going to start, I'm not going to start, I mean, it's not like a major priority, but I do want to see, I want to get some samples made of, the Manifesting Crazy Business t-shirt. I wanted to see, like, because like my mom and aunt make custom t-shirts, so I might ask them to throw up a sample or ask for a designer to design a sample. And if you let me know if you guys want that, otherwise I'm just going to wear it. And give it to Josh, frequent viewer, who's also a personal friend of mine in the real life, in the real world. So yeah, there is someone else who's not my family that knows about this. Thank you. Maybe it's something in the Florida. I was thinking that too. Maybe it's something in Florida because I'm usually up through the night, but under the weather today. Yeah, I was going to say, you're usually up all night. Well, maybe maybe it's a good sign. Get some sleep tonight and rest up and then come back stronger tomorrow. Hey, sweet Delaney. Oh, you're just watching my videos? Well, hopefully you're watching some good ones. I'm not always proud of them. Like the one I dropped today, we actually talked about the eavesdropping technique in our session. And I went really deep into detail with her about the subject of the eavesdropping technique. And I liked the way I explained it better to her than the way I explained it in the video. But I already had the video all queued up, and it wasn't horrible how I explained it. But the way I described it to her, like, I guess that's the benefit of, like, the coaching sessions, because you could maybe pry more of the information out of me. I think I feel like, and I try to put it all out through a video, but sometimes, like, stuff that I might gloss over because I understand it, or it's just basic knowledge to me, you might be able to pull out through, like, a live session or something with me, or in one of the lives. That's why I try going to the lives. Yeah, Louise Hay House Publishing. So there's lots of laws. Oh, so someone already did it. God damn it! Just like every time, all my movie ideas, more spiritual stuff, past lives. I do like that stuff though too. I don't understand it or too much about it. I've done. I like what's his name about past lives and future lives. Bruce Goldberg. I like him. I used to watch a lot of Gaia. This was before I found Neville. The Neville's just like I relate and vibe with Neville because like I want to start changing my style to like wearing suits more and stuff. I thought I'm like, what if I put it on a suit for every video and just tribute to him? It's Talani. Okay, I want to make sure because there's a couple of names on here that are very hard for me, and so far some of those people have not corrected me. What's up, Dutch? You back? Back from your nap and meditation? He was meditating, staring into the car. Okay, so I'll fix that. How I say your name. Actually, I believe that Talani has sent me an email that I've not gotten back to today. If you came into the chat a little bit late, but I was out with SP today. I was editing a video, and then SP reached out to me and said, "Did you get your workout in yet?" I said, "No, I'm waiting for my car. Our brakes are bad." And then as soon as that I sent that message, the guy called me. I went to go pick up my car, but got the brakes fixed. And I go, "Yeah, I just finally got out." I'm like, "You at the gym now? We can work out together." She goes, "Yeah, come join me." So I go and join her for a workout. We actually had a good solid leg day. I've been an asshole about training my legs because I'm lazy. She pushed me through that leg workout. We had a good time. I pushed her. We talked about some stuff. I showed her the vlog channel that I'm putting together with us, and she's like, she really is vibing with it. And then, like I said, thanks to all you guys who've gone to the vlog of me and her and supported us. I recognize your names and faces, like I said. I'm really appreciative because you guys are like hyping me up. It's just like, wow, like your comments like, and then like Aurora Aurora had like all the hearts on there, and then and Hershey was like, oh, you guys look great together, and somebody else wrote something too, and it was just, and then you guys were like the first ones to follow, so I appreciate all that support. So she was impressed with that. Then me and her went grocery shopping because I needed some groceries too, and it was always a good day. So anyway, yeah, sorry, long thing, Talani, but that's why I haven't gotten back to it. I saw your email. I was finishing up editing. Then she reached out to me. I'm like, all right, let me take care of this. And then, so I'm going to try and get back to your email tomorrow. I do go back to work tomorrow, though. It was the last one. We need another one. Oh, that was the last one? Well, we'll do another one with Flex. If you don't know, Flex is my alter ego for the comedy channel and stuff. We'll do happy manifesting, everyone. Also, I have a funny story about eavesdropping technique that is worth telling next time. Well, thank you, Dutch. Dutch also wants to hear about that. He's telling me about it. So he wants to hear about Yup success. Yup, we've come in here twice in the past week with success. And I would love to hear now because I just dropped a video on eavesdropping technique. I've coached 2 people on using eavesdropping technique. And granted, it's only been a day or 2 since they've heard about it. So I can't wait to hear your success story because we're going to have to make a video on it. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm hoping it was nothing urgent because I've got you and about 4 other emails that I have to get to. And like I said, I take as many emails as I can because I'm not charging. It's just donation based. If you guys feel that it helped and you've got the money that you'd like to donate, like I said, there's no pressure, no need to, but I do it for free. But when I try to do everything for free, I was getting a ton of emails and like a couple, like a little bit of it was like aggravating me too. Cause like the one guy was like, he doesn't even view the channel or anything anymore, but it was like, he wanted answers now. And it's like, okay, settle down. I'm doing this for free. I have a day job. I put all the content in the videos and like, so I do all the stuff for free. It just might take me a while because too many listening to old stories of other people, I've noticed it's kind of triggers into my reality because it will like reignite anxiety in me where I have trouble with my SP. So I'll answer a couple emails a day, more or less, depending on where my mood is that day. But if you pay for a coaching session or something like that, then I put you as a priority because it's like, okay, you've paid, reserve my services. And if I can only do 1 session that day or 2 sessions that day, whoever's paid, I'm going to go with them. And then obviously go back to the next day and take care of the other people. But the sessions are $80 to $100, depending whatever you feel is worth it. And it's a 60-minute Zoom call, but like I usually wind up going over them. So anyway, that's long thing. So yeah, I will take my time, but I'm not going to like drag on too long because no one's really reserved me for tomorrow. So the only one who's paid to reserve my time is my employer tomorrow. Hey, Dutch, here. Dutch, I have a gift for you. Here. There you go. Good boy. Good job, yeah. Thank you. There you go. Oh, you threw it. Thank you. Here. There you go. It's like a velociraptor. Good job. Yeah, there you go. Let's tear the bottle apart. Trying to keep him entertained. Like I said, if we do this, he's gonna step out of the garage, run around. He's gonna see the dog down the block with a toy and him with no toy, and he's gonna get mad and he's gonna bark. And then that dog looks at him and squeaks the toy to piss him off. And then, yeah, I'm talking about you. And then he's gonna want to get back in here, and then I'm gonna let him back in. He's gonna want to go back out again. Yeah, I always thought, I'm like, well, one thing I always felt like I kept feeling a calling to do this, but I was like, I'm not putting my face out there. I'm not saying this. But then I also thought too, you're dressed as a cockroach crawling around in a bathroom making stupid videos. You're dressed up as a knight with a fake sword wedged between your butt cheeks. Like, that's more weird than on getting out here and talking about manifesting. Don't eat the cap. What did Haas teach you? He told you don't eat the cap. What do you call it? So, yeah, I guess I just want to put myself out there, and especially after my grandma passed, I was kind of lost. I didn't know if I wanted to go back into acting. My SP had left me around the same time, and I was feeling horrible because the last Mother's Day I got to spend with my grandma, where she was really struggling with her health, and she could have just used my positivity and me being present. I was pining over this SP who was probably with her ex at the time. And I love this SP. We have a great time. We've got the channel together, which, like I said, I see we got more viewers now. It's called Nick and Lily on YouTube, or Life of Lily and Nick, all underscores between each thing, on TikTok if you want to check us out. But going through that hard time and stuff like that kind of led me to this channel, and I was like, okay, I really don't know what to do, but I know manifesting works. If my story inspires some people, then so be it. And then as I'm starting this channel, that's when she reaches out again. We start out as friends. I'm like, can you get out of the friend zone? That's something I haven't done. So my ego took over. I do that. And then those videos got popular. And then it's like, okay, well, now people are asking me about that. And it's like, okay, well, I've gone from friend zone to friends with benefits with an X, and also getting rid of multiple third parties and winding up where I am now. And it's like, okay, I think it's all, like, everything is mind. Imagination is causation, as Neville says. So all that stuff kind of led me here. And it's like, I always wanted to be successful. And like I said, a motivational speaker. And we talked about this. And I think it was Hershey called the guy a banana. Or was it Hershey or someone else? I can't remember. Somebody called the guy a banana. But a friend I had in grammar school said, what have you ever done to make you motivational? And that was me at like 16, 17 years old. I had all these dreams. I wanted to be a motivational speaker, an actor, a bodybuilder, all these things. Because you never even had any troubles. Well, I'm 25 now. That was when I was 16, about 10 years ago, 9 years ago, whatever. Been through a whole bunch of shit since then. Spiritually grew, used all this stuff, the law, and I understand it. And it's like, okay, well, in a way, I did become a motivational speaker, and it goes to attest to my father's point that he always made. Now, I know he's not a manifester or anything like us. I mean, we all are, but he doesn't think about it or talk about it. But he always used to say, when you least expect it, expect it. So meaning success. And I always wanted to be successful, and I feel, I know we're not 1 million subscribers. We don't have even 1,000 subscribers, but I feel successful with this channel. I'm proud to be with all of you guys on here. I love talking to all you guys. That's why I'm doing so many lives. I consider you guys like my friends and family, and I appreciate it. I mean, you guys have done more than my friends and family. You've come around and supported like that new channel that I'm doing with SP, where my friends and family have kind of condemned it, which is all like, you could change your thoughts and stuff, but I honestly haven't. I'm tired. I don't want to do that. Careful, Debs, careful. You're gonna get yourself stuck. Put your tail between there. There you go. Okay, now you can back up. You can do your backwards walk. Spider, I didn't touch your ass. The chair did. You backed into it. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, sorry. Dutch broke up the emotional moment. But I'm very thankful for all of you guys. I do feel very successful with this channel. I do feel the next channel's going to be a success. And I really appreciate all you guys going there and supporting it. I don't know anything about vlogging. I know it's 30 minutes long, but you guys listen to. But I was like, who will watch a 30-minute? Dutch, can I look at the people? But if you guys listen to me for 30 minutes on talking about manifesting and stuff that most people would consider crazy, and you're getting the results and you're enjoying yourselves and you feel positive after it, then I'm like, well, if people can stick it out for there, it's like, okay, then go to that channel or go to the comedy channel if you want. Don't even choose me. Choose someone else if you like them better. But somewhere to help you kind of escape from the monotony, I guess, of sitting there feeling like you have to do techniques and getting negative and stuff like that. So I did kind of like, I want to create it as a positive thing and as a way to share with you guys. And like, you know, you get enough viewers, you get the ad revenue and stuff like that. And if I start making money with that, it's like awesome, because then I could travel more and do it full time with her. And then in the morning I wake up and hit a live stream and just, hey babe, I'm gonna go do some life coaching. Shut the door of the Airbnb or whatever. I'll be like, all right guys, I'll tell you, what are we manifesting today? Yes, peace in the other room. So let's just go through it. And I'm like, I don't know, that's all the things I'm visualizing. And I already know a year from now, next winter or whatever, next December, we're going to be sitting here. And I hope all the OG viewers like Aurora and Hershey and Bridget and Inked and Yup and all you guys, I know I'm only naming a fraction of the names, but I hope all you guys are still here and that we could sit down and be like, remember when Nick talked about wanting to travel full time and make a living and go around with SP and still keep doing the coaching and teaching and lives all the time? Like that's like a dream for me right now. Not a dream, but we're living in it now. Thank you, Aurora. That's like, I know you guys always say that you're thankful for me, or Hashan he always says you're an angel or you're a blessing, but I feel like that's what you guys are to me, my angels and my blessing, because everything I've ever wanted, I've kind of like worked for or manifested or something, but this was just kind of something that came out of nowhere. So I feel very blessed. And like I said, just the fact that you guys go over and check that stuff out is like, that means the world to me. You know, a lot of times when you spend a lot of times on your own or having to do things on your own whole life, or you're the underdog and you've always, like, that's what made manifesting so appealing to me. And I think to a lot of us, it's like maybe a lot of things haven't worked out in our life. And then it's like that little glimmer of hope. So you want to, like, you hold on to this glimmer of hope and you keep fighting for it and like believing in it. But every day you do waver probably, or every so often you start to waver and don't believe it works. But it does. The truth is, if you go back and you sit and you go through, or you do a mini manifestation list and you look, you see it's all real. And it could just be hard at times. And that's why I try to do these lives more. That's why I'm trying to post a video a day so you could hear my voice telling you, okay, here it is. And I'll show you the real raw truth. Okay, here's where I fucked up, but here's how I'm going to fix it. And just think back, a couple weeks ago, I made that video where I was ready to break up with SP, but then I was like, it's like a long 30, 40-minute video. And you guys sat through the whole thing, which I appreciate. And you're still stuck with the channel after I showed you that I fucking straight up failed and reacted and did everything wrong in the 3D. But I told you what I was going to do and go back and rework it. And I did, and now we've gone to Mexico together. We started a vlog together. She's more receptive. And then when I thought she might be doing something bad this weekend, turned out not to be. Everything I believed was wrong, because the positive spillover of all the positive manifesting spilled over into a positive weekend. And I have proof that she didn't do anything this weekend. And she still stayed loyal to me. And today she even made out with me before we left. So it's like, okay, and she has no resistance to being called my girlfriend and stuff, even though it's still not official. She hasn't reciprocated it. But it's like, look where I've moved from August, beginning of August, completely blocked and shut out. And then I've wavered and gone back and forth. It took a long time. It's December now, so it's 6 months. Or maybe not 6 months, almost 5 months, whatever. But the point is, look where you could be in a long time from now. Yes, Dutch, we see you. I don't know. I feel like I've kind of like fallen off on this. Tiffany, how do I get rid of third party? Okay, I'm going to answer that one in 1 second. Let me just see what Bridget said. Oh, yeah. And this time next year, my husband will be like, are you chatting with another one of those videos? Or no, maybe he'll be watching with me wanting to. Oh, my God. You fucking dickhead. You fucking stuck your tongue in my mouth. Go play with the bottle. Oh my God. See, this is why I like your sister better. She licks near you first to see if you like that. Get your tongue out of mouth. Talk about making out with Lily, not you. Be watching with me. Yeah, that's better. Make sure he's watching with you to learn about this. And then Tiffany, if you're still here, I saw we lost some viewers. Third party, what I did to get rid of third. What are you mad about? You're the one who put your tongue in my mouth. Yeah, settle down. No, let me answer one more question and I'll take you out. Stop. One more question and I'll take you out. Stay. Okay, so, all right, hold on. Big Dick Dutch has to go to the yard. Okay, go ahead. Closing the door. Let me put him in the house. No, you know what? Stay there. Okay, let me answer the question. I'm going to run inside and put him inside the house. Okay. I told you he's going to get out of control if he's not meditating and doing his quiet time. So, third party. Now I got a bad angle. This one. Fuck. It's cold out here too. My nose is running everything. So when I got rid of my third party, the biggest thing and the hardest thing is to not acknowledge or pay attention to the third party. The thought should not cross your head because the biggest thing that we're focusing on is being in a relationship with our SP. So would a third party matter if you were in a relationship? No, because there is no third party. The third party doesn't exist. It's over. It's done with. It never happened. And there's no third party. But to help you get rid of that, and I was lucky in my case because I don't know what he looked like. He was described to me. I was blocked everywhere, but he was described to me by a mutual friend saying he was Puerto Rican, but they told me he was he looked Mexican, but he looked like a Mexican version of you. He had the same faded haircut and beard and everything like that. So that's all I was going off of. I did try to find out what he looked like, but it was good I never found out. You don't want to know what they look like because they don't exist. They're not part of your reality. What I did do was I did find out what his name was, or at least his nickname. So I had his nickname. I wrote a letter to him. And I said, I manifest that you find a woman 10 times hotter than SP and that you have a happy life and that you just release no matter what kind of pain it causes her by you leaving. You go do what you got to do and you have a great life. I forgive you for being part of the things that caused me pain. And I know that SP would go back and forth between me and him. When she'd break up with me, she'd go back to him. When she'd break up with him, she'd go back to me. So it was like a bouncing back and forth. So I put, I forgive you. I give you permission to forgive me. I wish you nothing but the best with a beautiful new woman who's younger, better, and whatever else you want. Your ideal woman. I took the letter, I burned it. Then I wrote a letter to my SP, and I said, I love you, baby. I miss you. I forgive you for everything you've done. I forgive myself for creating the circumstances and all that stuff. I know that he hurt you as if it's already happened now because I already wrote him the letter to go do everything. I give you permission to be with me and blah, blah, blah. Basically a good letter to her. Burn that letter too. I put them in, I had this little skull ashtray as you guys probably see in some of the other lives back at the condo. But I did it out here in this garage, burned it, put it in the thing. And then I stepped outside. I didn't even plan this part. I stepped outside the garage and a wind came into the deep skull and blew all the ashes out and scattered them. And I was like, that's a sign the universe has received it. Now, you don't have to do all that stuff, but that was my particular way. But then it was like after that, I didn't think about him. I started thinking about living in the end with my SP. So we go right to the end. So it's like I have my inner conversations all day with her about like, man, babe, it's a hard day at work. Oh, man, baby, really? They're doing that too? Yeah, unfortunately, I'm stuck here for another shift. But hey, it's extra money for us to go on a trip. Yeah, you know what? Speaking of that, I thought about this cabin. And then picture like, or maybe I'll look up some cabins or something later. And it's all pretend. I'm not even talking to her. I'm blocked everywhere at the time. But I'm going through all these inner conversations in my head with her. And every night when I go to sleep, I'm doing that sleep technique I always talk about. And I always give the credit that it came from Elmer Lockett Jr., who got it from his grandfather, who got it from Neville. So I go right back to that technique where I'm sleeping in bed, holding on to her, and wake up in the morning. I'm so thankful I have her. And after I wrote that letter and burned it, I never thought about the guy again. It's like, that's it. He's out of the picture. now the wheels are and behind the scenes are all working in motion to somehow put us in each other's face again to get there. And in the meantime, I'm having what I want right now. I already feel like I'm dating her, so I don't need anything to happen to the 3D because I'm already dating her in my head. So okay, so that's the long-winded way. So I hope that helps. Did you keep a good mental diet after? Yes, I kept. So I'll go through the whole story too. How did she reach out when she came back? Okay, other good question. I'll go in through the rest of this. And did you spiral? Okay, nope. All this goes. When I found out about the third party, I spiraled like a motherfucker. I was at the gym, and the man who introduced me to SP was my friend's dad. I went to, I went up and talked to him. He goes, "I'm glad you're over Lily, because she's over you." And I was like, "Wait, what?" And I'm like, "Was it something on stage?" "Oh, no, never mind. And he didn't want to answer. I'm like, "No, tell me what was." And then he was like, "Oh, well, she was another dude, and she wrote she loved him." And I lost my shit. I was about to go lift heavy weights, but I learned from the first SP and tearing my pec over a breakup and that same situation. I'm like, hold on, wait, we're in a quantum like loop here. So I'm freaking the fuck out. I go out to the car. I'm shaking. I don't know what to do. I was on such a strong mental diet. I don't know what just happened. So I book a session with Bianca from Create Your Future. And, no, that's not just it. I spiraled so bad. I went and gambled on slot machines at the bar. And I kept winning because my self-concept was so high because I had such a strong mental diet going up to this point because I was like buckled down. I found out about the third party after 2 weeks of solid mental diet, inner conversation, all the techniques. I burned the letters. Everything was good. I didn't have a letter for the third party at the time because I didn't know there was a third party. I suspected there was one, but I put a letter against circumstances or something like that. So I burned the letters and stuff. So I spiraled. I was going nuts. I didn't know what to do. And then like I got really drunk, and like after more drunk I got, then I started gambling worse. But my self-concept was so high. I kept winning for a while. I was up a lot of money, but I just made sure I'm like, you don't deserve it. You're worthless. You're garbage. Like gambled like $300-400 away. Then drank a pitcher of Blue Mercedes Punch is what we called it. It was a drink that my friend Mercedes, who was the bartender, used to make. I chugged the whole thing. Got in my car. Shouldn't have gotten in my car. Well, I was giving up on life at this point. Got home, parked around the corner, and my mom came out and my brother, and they're like, "Are you fine? Are you good?" And I was like, "No, I'm fucked up, and this is horrible." And then I took out my credit card. I'm like, "I'm buy coaching. And they're like, "No, don't buy. Get out of the car. Go in the house and sleep." And I'm like, "I'll be in a couple minutes. I'll be in." And they take my keys and stuff like that. So I remember like there's still bite marks in my. I bit it because I was mad, and I don't know why. Like it's one of the things. I bite my credit card and threw it, and I said, "I'm a fucking loser. I want this person," and I looked down, like, I still have the bite marks in the card and stuff. I told someone asked me about it. I'm like, "Oh, my puppy did that." You saw Dutch. She's not a puppy. Pick up the card, make the session with Create Your Future. A couple days later, I do the coaching. I'm still spiraling, kind of. I'm hungover by the time I do the session. She's like, "What do you want?" I'm like, "I don't know. I understand all the methods. I've done everything. I've manifested her back. I think it was like 3 or 4 times at the time. Yeah, 4 times. And then this was the 5th time I got her back. And I was like, I don't know. The other times I couldn't hold on to her because every time my self-concept would waver and I would go into simp mode and be like, I have to do everything. And I put her right back up on a pedestal. And when she's on the pedestal, and I can't kick her off the pedestal, then she's gone. And I would never understand it. And I just thought it's never going to work. And Bianca just kind of straightened me out, straightened my head out. Told me everything I already knew how to do. Told me, why don't you just try it for a couple more weeks, see what happens. If nothing happens, nothing happens. So next day I pick back up. I hit the gym. I work out hard. I'm like, I'm just doing everything for me. Live for myself. Do my mini manifestations. I made a mini manifestation list. It's like, get complimented on this. More women come up to you. Blah, blah, blah. All these good things started happening to me. And within a couple days to a week later, I ran into her best friend at the gym. I've only met her best friend once at the time. Her best friend, I met her the first date we ever went on. We went for breakfast, and she goes, "Oh my God, that's my best friend and her mom at that table." I meet them both. Her best friend's brother was the third party, by the way. And I go up to her best friend at the gym. I'm like, "Hi, I don't know if you," I'm like, "Are you Lily's best friend?" And she goes, "Yeah, I am." She goes, "You're Nick?" I said, "Yeah." And then she saw my hand shaking. I'm nervous because I don't approach people at the gym. It's a weird situation. But I felt, okay, here's inspired action. A voice, it was like a voice or a feeling. If you don't go talk to this woman, you're going to regret it for the rest of your life. So I felt that, and then I'm like, all right, no matter how scared I am or whatever, I've faced a whole bunch of fears. I got up and did stand-up. I do all these weird videos online. I was a wrestler, I was a fighter, I was a football player, bodybuilder. I've done all this other stuff where I've put myself on the line. You've beat your body up. You've been through so much. Okay, be a man and fucking go talk to this woman. So I talked to her, and she goes, you know what? You're shaking, and you really love her. I said, I do love her. And she goes, all right. She goes, you need to talk to her. I said, I do really want to, but I have Chris. She left me right before, like this time last year, almost, like a week or two from now last year, and I had Christmas gifts for her, and I'm like, could you just at least give her? And this happened February, so it was like 2 months after whatever. I think it was like 10 weeks or whatever the total time was, toward the end of February, shortly after Valentine's. So I told her friend, can I give you the gifts? And she goes, why don't you give them to yourself? I'm like, how? I'm blocked everywhere. And her friend's daughter was with her too. And we were all kind of like, well, what if couldn't we do a thing where we set up, she goes, I'm supposed to hang out with her tonight. She wants to dress up real nice and sexy and go out because she just got dumped. And I'm like, so she's single? She goes, yeah, she's been single. But it's like, she wrote, I love you online to this guy like a week before, but then I wrote the letter, burned it, forgot about the third party. It almost kind of shocked me. Oh yeah, I forgot there was a third party and someone else. I was just kind of assuming she didn't really want me at this point, not thinking third party. So third party was gone the day I wrote the letter, but I don't see anything because you don't see what's happening in the background. So then her friend sets up this thing. She goes, it's gonna be like a romantic movie. And her friend, like, and me vibe, like, she's got like the same type of energy as me. Not to get into energies and stuff, but like, she was like vibing with me. So I'm like, she goes, you're a great guy. You're a good looking guy. You're good for her. And she needs to talk to you. And she goes, well, bring those gifts and we'll meet. And then she picked the bar that I go to all the time. Lily knew it was the bar too. She recognized the name. She goes, why are we going there? She goes, oh, they're playing Spanish music, which Lily loves Spanish music, which they were supposed to play that night too, but it wound up being metal. And like, they got there, I came up, and then she saw me and she started crying, and both of us were like, oh shit, we fucked up. And then she's like, no, I'm happy to see him, and he doesn't hate me. He doesn't hate me after all the bad things I did. And I was like, it's all right, I'm never going to hate you. And then like, she was dressed up looking good, I was looking good, and kept buying drinks. We got really drunk, and like, we just had a great night together, and it took all that bad shit to happen, and my forgiving and my doing the strong mental diet and all that stuff and already living and feeling like we're dating. By the time in the morning, she's like, well, we were never official. And she goes, we're never official. I'm like, well, do you want to be official? She's like, yeah. And then from there, we were fully dating. And that's what it was. And her friend was like, tell him on the way out of the bar. She goes, I'll take your car home. She goes, but you tell him what happened. And basically, she's like, she told me the whole story about third party and everything about him and all that stuff, and it being her best friend's brother and everything. Sorry, it's getting congested and cold out here. But so yeah, that was the whole story. So circumstances don't matter, because that I did not see a way out. There didn't make any logical sense to me. I did the strong mental diet. I did the techniques. I got into the feeling state, and then I got slapped in the face with the fucking opposite. Third party and I love you online? Like, what the fuck am I going to do? And she's been with them for 4 years, and I met her a year and a half ago or whatever. Like, well, now it's a year and a half. But at the time, it's like, or it was like 3 years, whatever. She knew me about only half the time she knew him. And like, it was like, what the fuck? Like, I don't know what to do. And it didn't make any sense, but that circumstances didn't matter. They passed. The third party didn't matter. None of it mattered because I switched into the feeling state, which is what we were trying to get, is feeling like it's already done. Techniques are only there to make you feel like it's already done. So now I see we got comments. Let me go back. Oh, yeah. So anyway, Tiffany, yes, I did spiral. And yes, it was a strong mental diet until that, but then I rebuilt it. And yes, Bridget, that was the story on how it happened with the bridge. I've been working on sticking to the SAT scene. It's been hard for me. I always end up. E.L. Locker stories inspire me. So yeah, I love E.L. Locker and every story that Neville tells and every book. Yeah, I love listening to Neville every day. I love listening to Elmer a lot, but not every day. I listen to Tom Curran every day. I listen to Naya every day, and every Friday I listen to Ani. That's about kind of all I'm listening to at the moment. It's really simple, so damn simple, but we make it so hard. I don't know why it's so hard. Because we're going against the natural programming we have in the matrix of life. Fall asleep, no. Yeah, that's it. It's like literally what Elmer said. It's just falling asleep with it and you have it. I did the ladder experiment. Work in 4 days. Yeah, the ladder experiment, well, I'm assuming it works. I have a ladder right here as I'm telling the story. But I climb a ladder every day at work because I do labor stuff. And it's like, every day or every other day. Like I know for sure as a fact I'm gonna be on a ladder, so I have to come up with a different one for myself. I don't know what to do though. Their friend is so cute. Yeah, she is. She's a great woman. I love her. Thanks for sharing all of this. Your team is incredible. I've worked with them before. Yeah, I do love them. I love Bianca's my crush. Or no, not Bianca. Ani's my crush. Bianca's a great woman. I wish I could find Bianca again and talk to her. I don't know if she's even with the channel. I went on the website the other day. I was going to buy a coaching session just to tell her about how far I've come. And like now I'm teaching too. And I'd love to have her on the channel. But I couldn't even find her on the coaching page. So maybe she don't work with them no more. Oh, no problem, Tiffany. I hope it helped. So just realize it's like, look, if it worked for me, I mean, those are hard circumstances. That's why it's like, I don't know why the fuck I react so hard now, because it's like I've overcome all that other stuff. At this point, why else would it matter? Whew. Let me go run inside real quick. You guys hold down the chat and everything. I see we got up to 12 viewers, but I got to make sure Big Dick Dust is not freezing. I'm going to go let him in the house real quick. Big Dust. Ooh, scared me. All right, I've returned. Oh, we got more. That's the first time I leave and we got more viewers when we come back. Alexis made a 2-part video I made last year. How was her Christmas mirror? Oh, wow, that's awesome. Alexis is my other crush, too. I don't know. I got a crush on all the Create Your Future women. Which videos do you remember, Willow? The ones about Bridget? Tell us the tea. You got this, Tiffany. Just bypass the... Yeah. All you have to do is write the letter or whatever if you really feel like it. Otherwise, just forget about it. The SP or third party doesn't exist. You know my video? Yeah, so I was going to say, you know that particular video? I mean, I can't remember. I don't watch all Alexis's videos because I do know I'll be mesmerized watching the tattoo of that special tattoo she has. Oh, wait. Tiffany, whatever you wrote, it just got retracted. This happens to Peter every time he comes in here, too. So I don't know if you retracted the message or it got retracted, but I can't see your message. I saw it, and right before I read it, it says retracted. I've watched almost every success story. That makes sense, then, if you've seen almost all of them. Do you guys think watching manifestation videos and reading Reddit will delay your... No. I watch manifestation videos every day. I don't go on Reddit no more. I have a couple of success stories on Reddit, I think. Well, I got one about my chest hair, and I got the one about the first time I used Elmer's Lockett's technique to get my SP. So the first time I've used it. Those are my 2 stories on Reddit, but I don't really go on Reddit in general anymore. But I do listen to manifestation videos every day just because I like them. I like the personalities of the people and stuff like that, and I feel like I'd be vibing with them and hanging out with them and stuff one day, so. I just went in the house, too, and then my brother told me about, he's like, oh, I overheard you talking about me. I guess my mom's watching the stream, too, so hi, Mom. Can't stay on for long, just wanted to say SP was and texting me all day without me reaching out or trying. A lot nice. That's awesome. I was actually going to message you this morning, Christina, but I didn't want to feel like you were being rushed in the process. Christina is actually a client. And that was only last night that we talked too, and you already got major movement. I'm really happy. That's my mom. But yeah, wow, I'm not surprised that there was success, but I'm just really happy because I know Christina's had a long journey. I'm very happy to see that. So keep that self-concept high. Don't spiral. Keep going. I'm really happy about that. That makes me, I have a nice smile on my face about that. I'm sorry you can't stay too long, but if you want to send me an email to let me know about it, I'd appreciate it. Or if you want to just motivate everybody else. But I can't wait for the full manifestation story. That's going to be amazing. I'm really happy for you. Do you guys think what? Oh, yes. So you already answered that one. Yes. And then, hi, Mom. Hello, Mom. Well, basically, I was in shock. Created such an amazing thing. I mean, it was insane how much came true fast and seemed impossible. Yeah, that's always how it is. It seems impossible until you do it, and it's like, man, that really just happened. Within that makes me feel good. Like, almost like it's like sometimes I see myself struggle, but like that goes back to my point where it's like for me in my personal case, it's like maybe it's not exactly what I want, so I'm delayed on it. But for you guys, like if you know exactly, Tiffany, whatever message it was a heart, I think, but it says retracted again. So it does this to Peter all the time in the chat, and I don't know why it's doing it to Tiffany, where it retracts their messages. But I'm really happy for Christina right now. Going to bed. It's going to bed. We'll email you. Awesome. Sounds good. I can't wait. My mom's in the chat now. Oh my God. I was talking about, so there we go. We talked about this earlier in the chat. I didn't want my family to find the other channel. And I said, well, luckily, here, we talk about it. Whatever you fear you attract. I was like, all right, I don't want them to know about the vlog channel. Now, all of a sudden, now they're in the manifesting channel too. Damn. Sorry you had to witness that. That nose blowing. Yeah, exactly. Oh, no, everybody knows my mom now. I'm gonna need another water for this. Maybe I should break out the rum. I left the pop inside though. Ugh. Mom, these were all the manifesting people I told you about. They're supporting my other channel too, the vlog with the woman who you're not too pleased with. My mom and her sister want to have their own comedy channel together. I think it would do well. I see my mom always pops into. She was on my comedy lives too for a while. She wanted to be an entertainer before. My mom was very quiet about her past and stuff, but she wanted to be in the film business too. Like I said, I've been staying over here for a while. Since my grandpa passed, I've been staying over here, and it's funny. It's like I didn't know if I was gonna keep my mom up when I was coaching Christina yesterday because I slept on the couch out there, and where she sleeps is very close to where the couch is. But like we had over an hour long coaching session, and I'm really happy she got that kind of movement. I wanted to spend all the extra time to make sure she does get movement, and personally, like I wanted to see it happen as soon as possible. I told her it happens fast. Do all the affirmations. She took the notes. Like I'm shocked myself. Not shocked that it worked because I've seen it work for me, but just shocked that I was able to be someone who could relay the message and see results. Like that's what. All right, now I know because I did coach people in the beginning for free, and I said all I ask is you tell me your success story. But then I would never see their name on the channel again or anything. So I always thought I'm like maybe they quit manifesting, but perhaps they got their success and they just said they got so wrapped up in it and they forgot to message back. But it's been 79 minutes, so it's 80 minutes. We'll go for 90, an hour and a half, so we'll do, we got 11 minutes left. Does anybody got anything they want to say, add? What are you thankful for? What's a great day? What are your plans for the week? I'm going to try to go live every day around 11 p.m. Looks like deja vu. No contact this time last year. And then here's Christmas Eve this year. I don't even care about spending Christmas together, but I know he's healed ready and reaching out. Hell yeah, there you go. So it's like, same thing with me. It's like I said, well, I wanted to spend the holidays with SP, but it's like, okay, well, you didn't get to do it last year, but then you get to do it this year. So it's like maybe you're just more specific on which ones or which timing, and time doesn't matter what we talk about. Well, thank you, Mom. 11 is midnight for me. Midnight. Oh, yeah, you said it's... What time is it for me? Mom, what time is it? I can't see I don't have a clock out here. My mom should be my moderator. So you could say, all right, Nicholas, time for bed. She's the only one who ever calls me Nicholas, too. Mom, did you see I told all the people on the internet that his name is Big Dick Dutch? $11:22. Okay, we'll go for 10 more minutes. And thank you for being proud. So that's what you could be grateful for today. And then we'll get... Oh, yeah, I talked about you a lot in this stream, too. I talked about you making T-shirts and stuff like that. Okay, if you guys want to see my mom make T-shirts for the channel that say, manifesting crazy business, then let us know. Exactly. Yeah, you feel like you made it up. You feel like it's fake and all that stuff. But it's not. We just quantum jumped or quantum leapt into something better. Mom and Dad hear the part where I said that I was doubting him or he was a negative manifester? I never, like I said, my father used to say, when you least expect it, expect it. I never would have expected. Yeah, I heard. No, you heard me call him that, but did he hear that? I never thought I'd be doing a live stream with my mom in the comments. But it's not the first time. I've actually done live streams back when I lived at the house. Live stream podcast where she's walked in on them. Yeah, Mom's gonna like that comment. Mom, you like what Bridget said right there? Bridget's wild dreams. Talia's fresh out of fucks. Oh, BDD. This is his nickname. Dutch's nickname is Big Dick Dutch. Okay, yeah, well, we know about him. No, I'm saying you'll like what Bridget said. You'd agree with that from my father's perspective. I hope when I leave this online that everyone can see all the comments too. So it's just like, that's why I try to read them out loud so that way we can give context. But I don't ever watch my videos back because I hate listening to my own voice. When I do film and acting or comedy skits and I have to rewatch it, it sucks. And like when I have to do like the vlog stuff that I'm doing with her now, I hate it because I just hate listening to my voice. It sounds normal when I'm talking to you guys, and then it's all, hey guys, it's Nick, we're Mystic Manifesting, when I hear the video back, so I won't rewatch them. Negative self-concept, though. Anyway, as we're coming to a close, I don't have a pen and paper because, once again, I'm not at my place where I got everything set up. I'm going to set up a little whiteboard over there, too, kind of like Tom Kieran has, and we could go over stuff through there. I actually think that the condo does have something similar like that set up. I just put a whiteboard on it. But I was going to say, if you guys want to check it out, the vlog channel, it's Lily and Nick, or Nick and Lily. I don't remember exactly what it is on YouTube. I think it's Lily and Nick on YouTube, because I have it all written down somewhere else. But if you want to check it out, it'll be a picture of us at the beach with sunglasses on as the profile picture. And just type it into YouTube, you'll find us. We're like the first thing that pops up. Or Life of Lily and Nick, all underscores between each name, or each word. So life underscore of underscore Lily underscore and underscore Nick. That's how TikTok makes you write it. So that's how it's on TikTok. So I'd appreciate it if you guys would go check it out. I'm going to try and drop another video there tomorrow. We'll for sure have another manifesting video that I'm going to film later on tonight or tomorrow morning. Drop that tomorrow. And if you have any suggestions for future videos, I don't have a notepad, so I'll try to make a mental note. The notepad back at the condo has all the notes for the last set of videos that were requested. But like I said, I appreciate everyone, especially like Aurora and Hershey. I don't know if Hershey's still here. I know Aurora's still here. I appreciate you guys going in there and everyone else who's gone through and subscribed. Like I said, I see your names. I recognize you guys. I've got, I don't know how I do it, but I guess I kind of have a photographic memory with names and faces and remembering stories and stuff like that. But I do remember a lot of you guys, like pretty much you tell me your story once or twice and I recognize you guys. So that's why I love seeing you on the other channel. I appreciate it. And appreciate all that support. And then the comedy channel, I mean, I'm not as like stressed about it being perfect as I want. And like I said, you guys even saw, like I say, everything I post goes viral. Everything I post goes viral. I'm taking that affirmation from Naya. And it's like, I just feel everything I post is going to take off and go viral. But I appreciate you guys being the first ones there to support it. And it means a lot. And you guys have been hyping me up. So, and the same thing I try to do for all you guys. If you want coaching or whatever, email, you send me an email, I send you one back, and if you feel it helped, then you can donate. If you want to, what do you call it? If you want to do a 60-minute Zoom call where, like, even Christina could attest, we go over 60 minutes because I want to make sure you know everything. I'm not backed up right at the moment too much with clients or anything. So just send me, just reach out to me and we'll do a 60-minute or more session, whatever whatever. I want to make sure you learn it, and it'll be $80 to $100, whatever you could afford or feel like paying. Thank you, Mom. So we're down to like the final 3 minutes. If you guys got anything else to say, let me know. I'll wait here quietly, patiently. But yeah, long story short, I appreciate you guys. I consider you like friends and family. We're the Mystic family. Or what did Trey say the other day? He said we should be the Mystic gang. So you guys want to be the Mystic gang or the Mystic family? I was going with family. It seems more wholesome. But Mystic gang sounds pretty cold. I like that. Bedtime in 2 minutes. Mom's calling me in. I have to go to work in the morning. Okay, I'll be done in 2 minutes. You see your bottle of water. What's up, Dion? How you doing? You came in at the right and wrong time. It's the last, I think it's going to hold up. We're on our last 2 minutes right now. My mom's in the chat. I just found out my mom was watching the live. And she said you have to be inside from 2 minutes for bedtime. It's been an hour and a half. But I appreciate everyone who's out here supporting and viewing. I'm going to leave this on. Hey, Mark. Oh, what the hell? Everyone's coming in right now, right as we're getting ready to end it. We got the final 2 minutes. We're welcome, Mark. Well, we're in the final 2 minutes now, but I'm going to post this. So if you guys want to watch, go watch it from the beginning because YouTube is now letting me leave these up there. I'm going to try to go live again tomorrow at 11 p.m. Central Standard Time. And we'll go over whatever else you guys want. I'll make another post in the morning reminding you guys I'll post the video tomorrow. Once again, I've got the first video up on Lily and Nick channel for part 1 of our vlog. And hey, you need sleep. Good. Yeah, get your sleep. Well, we got our first video up for me and SP's thing, Life of Lily and Nick, on TikTok and Lily and Nick on YouTube. I'd love it if you guys could check it out. I know a lot of you guys do. We want him to play for 60 minutes longer, please. We'll play all night tomorrow when I'm staying back at my place. Because I already know I'm going to go in there and the dogs are going to go nuts and she's got to go to bed for work. She works in the morning. I'd likely work in the afternoon. That gives me time to wake up, film a video for this channel, post this up. Thank you, Aurora. It was great to see you today. You guys stay up. I got sats and sleep to do. Hell yeah, get your sats in and get your sleep. But like I said, I appreciate all you guys watching out for me, and I try to watch out for you guys. I love hearing Christina's success story today. So I hope all this gets seen when I post it back up and leave it public. And hope to see you guys over another channel. I'm going to post part 2 of the first day of the vlog on my... Oh, I have to go through and edit it. So it'll either be tomorrow or Wednesday. And then we'll go... I'll keep trying to post the vlog stuff with me and her. And then find little funny parts of it to pop onto TikTok. And then... obviously we have manifesting videos, trying to do them every day, and for sure try to do a live every night, just because I enjoy talking with you guys. Wish everyone the best in manifesting. Okay, he can stay up. I'm gonna go to bed. Good night, everyone. Okay, good night, Mom. Love you. Happy dreams. See you in the morning. We've said that every night since I was a kid. I got to revise, getting better. Phone, got my phone last week, and it's horrible. So waiting for a refurbished phone. I don't want. We'll do a revision and then also have gratitude that I'm so grateful that my phone works perfectly fine. I'm so glad there was a mix-up or that they fixed my phone and it cost absolutely nothing. So that was my last bit of advice for the night. Now I'm at the time limit. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. I'll see you tomorrow night. Or if anything, I'll make a video and you guys will see me, but I won't see you. Almost like the Men in Black line. But all right, love you guys. Talk to you guys later.